Hey everybody, I'm not gonna try to make this really long. So just an easy short. If you like what you're watching, then all I ask is maybe a subscribe button. You slap that, and at least hit the like button. You know what I mean. Goo gaga. So guys, in this video, I'm gonna be doing a prediction. Yeah, it's just gonna be a prediction of what I think Nintendo will do for the Nintendo Switch 2023. And there's gonna be a little bit of splash of the wish list here. I'm not trying to make that completely what it is, mostly a prediction video, but yeah. So yeah, I'm not only gonna be just doing predicting what I think Nintendo will make for 2023, but also I think um I'm gonna be doing a prediction for uh what games could be ported onto the Nintendo Switch in 2023. So just you know, yeah. When we get there, we'll get there. Okay. Yeah. Let's start off. Yeah, to start off pretty strong. I have a strong feeling a new Mario Sluggers game could be a thing, or at least a deluxe version of the Wii. I mean, I don't know. I love to see new characters on the bat, like Cappy, Nabbit, all of them, Boom Boom, and more. All those goofy characters that have been nowadays characters. But I love to just see the newer version of the game in general. Also, like, not to mention, there has been patterns lately with Mario sports spin-offs. We got Mario Golf in 2021. We got Mario Strikers 2022. Now in 2023, we're probably going to get Mario Sluggers. Just follow the trend. You know what they say, follow the trend. For the next game, arguably one that should come out, Mario Odyssey 2. I feel like 2023 and to 2024 is the sequels of what we had in the Switch for the first year, like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, is pretty much like the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom or whatever for new Pokemon games, and all about that. I think a Mario Odyssey 2 is a great way to finish off this year. Also, a lot of people are thinking 2024 is the last year. I doubt it, but I mean, this would be a great game to finish off 2023. And if 2024 is the last year, it'd be a great Mario game to finish it off for the rest of the year. Um, yeah. Also, I want Mario Odyssey 2 to be a little bit more connected to the lore and history of Mario. Like, I would like to see the DK Jungle as one of the selections. Maybe the Sarsa Land, aka where the place Daisy is at. Maybe like an actual Bowser's Castle. Last time we kind of got like this temple thing. It wasn't really Bowser's Castle. Like, you can look in it and be like, that's not Bowser's Castle. So like an actual Bowser's Castle area we can explore and do things like that. Also, I don't want the villain to be Bowser. I'm just saying maybe we should get like a new character. I mean, I can see Bowser as something on the side, maybe like a side mission or some crap like that, but I don't want Bowser as an actual main villain for this game. Rather, something else that could be completely different. Also, yes, we need two-player mode, 100%, not some dumb cappy thing like Mario, Luigi. Yeah. For the next, Metroid Prime 4. This is very questionable. Metroid Prime is a series that takes a long time to make, like a long time to make. So it could be very unlikely this is a thing, but I think the chances of it happening this year or next year is very high. I feel like this year, if I feel like it could happen December, maybe November. It would be like the last day of November, but yeah. If not, then early 2024. I hope. Like, this game has been announced for a while now, so I don't know where it is. But yeah, or at least get a Metroid Prime trilogy remastered on the Switch or a deluxe or something like that. So we can, like, like, for those people that don't really know the Metroid Prime stuff, they can buy it, see what it is, play it and stuff, and then be hyped for the fourth one, and they'll most likely buy it, or maybe make their decision that way. So I feel like that's a great way. Also, I feel like Metroid Dread being one of the most successful Metroid games is definitely going to help the Metroid series, if that makes sense. All right, next one. So this one, honestly, I don't know why it doesn't have a sequel right now. It's been literally a decade and a half. That is a new Donkey Kong game. Bro, it's been so long since we've gotten this. It's been since 2014, so that's almost a decade. Like, this is one of the biggest franchises we have on the Nintendo Switch. Well, not even generally Nintendo Switch, the whole entire Nintendo franchise as a whole. It's kind of crazy that we get freaking new Kirby games like every single year, two Mario parties. We get more Pokemon games, but we can't even get a new Donkey Kong game. We haven't even got an official Donkey Kong game for the Switch. We got Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, which is pretty much a deluxe. So I don't know. I want this to be more of a 3D game rather than a 2D game. Like, I mean, completely 3D. And I kind of like the idea of Mario Odyssey. Like, out of any character from from any franchise that Nintendo owns, I feel like Donkey Kong is the best one to have like a free roamer where you could just do whatever you want. At like it's a monkey or a gorilla or a Diddy. You could be a monkey too. And just fly around with a jetpack, swing around with the vines. Oh my god, gorgeous game, gorgeous game. So for the next one, yeah, we're turning to Mario here. It is a Super Mario movie game. Okay, for the first, this is like the first part of my wish list. A little bit. I feel like this is very possible. Um, I think about the last Mario Nintendo worked. I don't know. Nintendo and Mario has been not really that great for the Nintendo Switch. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the last time we got a Mario game that Nintendo made was in 2021. I mean, I guess if you're not including the DLC for Mario Kart, but still, like, the last full on game we got was Mario Golf, which came out in 2021. So I feel like they've been pretty quiet about Mario in general. I feel like 2023 is a year for Mario. Well, not exactly, but you get my point. Like, Mario games are going to be spreading out and out. So I think it is definitely quite possible we can get a new Mario game, especially a Mario movie game. I feel like the plot of the movie is already really good. So just kind of keep that with different character selection, but like less dialogue. It probably would be a shorter game, but still, I feel like a lot of people would enjoy the game. And also, it's a different art style, so lots of different moves and setups. And maybe like have like a skill tree thing where if you like do the like different certain things, you can learn different move sets and things to help you out in the game. That's just something that I think is very possible, but we're gonna have to figure that out in the future. For the next is Kid Arceus. I honestly, this has probably been one of the more stranger ones. I personally want a deluxe for this one, or just a general deluxe, not exactly uprising, but like a general deluxe for the Kid Icarus series. So any game that would work for this. Um, Mainly because a lot of people haven't actually experienced these games. Like, a lot of people don't even know who Pit is before into Smash Bros. So I feel like a new Kid Icarus game could definitely, or at least a deluxe, could help people understand how Pig comes from. But if there was a new whole game, I 100%. This is why I should work at Nintendo. Pretty much, the game would work as like Palutena is going against this like really powerful god, and the powerful god like traps Palutena, and then Pit is like the last angel that's like the last hope. And since Palutena is trapped, he has none of the powers of Palutena, meaning that he's gonna have to do this all by himself, which like brings really good character plot. And I guess like it would just be super interesting to see that. And yeah, I honestly would really like that. But yeah. For the next one, I promise is the last Mario game of the video, maybe, but that game is a new Mario 2D game. It's been very talked about in the Nintendo community and has been very wanted. I think it's a game I want. I want it to be different. So if you know the new series, or pretty much new Super Mario Bros. Series, has been pretty roamy. It's been pretty much same. I personally like the series, but I don't know, a lot of people haven't. Um, I would like to see a like final installment, considering this is the fifth technically, because DS 1 and 2, and then New Super Mario Bros. Wii and New Super Mario Bros. U. I think a fifth one for the Switch could finish off the series, and then maybe the next console we get a new one. Who knows? Who knows? Overall though, I I want this game to be different and the same at the same time. I like the 4 player mode with Mario, Luigi, Yellow Toad, and Blue Toad, but I don't want the Koopa Kids or Boom Boom in this game. Not so ever. Um, I want the villains to be like well-known villains, but are like kind of easy in that 2D section, I guess. Like maybe for the first world boss, we can get King Bomb, we have to jump on his head or like throw bombs at him. Each boss is really unique and really cool as their own boss rather than just jumping on their head, if that makes sense. Like, I think that would just be really cool in my opinion, but who knows. And this is the last, and I think it's a tie between these three games or at least a sequel. I'm not gonna try to go really in depth in each and every one, but I'm just gonna like a little preview of what I want for each one. Starting off Wario Land, I pretty much want a game kind of like Wario World, where it was like a 3D Wario game, but it's like kind of like it's like a good one. Like it's really good. I like the Wario Land games, so I think it would be very cool to see a new Wario Land game. For the next one, Yoshi's Island. If you don't know what Yoshi's Island is, it's pretty much a game where like it's pretty much set in the past where baby Mario, being Mario as a baby, gets dropped and then Yoshi has to go save him. I think there could be a little bit of like different ideas for this. Maybe maybe instead of baby Mario just being a plot device, maybe Yoshi has to try saving baby Mario. There's different things they could do. I really want to see a new Yoshi's Island game whatsoever though. So I think that would be pretty cool to see. And finally Punch Out. Punch Out, I don't know, like I love Punch Out. It's probably one of my favorite series on Nintendo wisely. Um I think Punch Out, like a direct sequel from Punch Out from the Wii, would be a great idea. Like it's like imagine this, like the Punch Out little Mac at 17 years old, he's fighting all these dudes, he wins, but he quits, and 30 years later, okay, probably like 20 years, but 20 years later, he's old man, he's chubbier, he has a beard, he doesn't even look like the little Mac you remember, and then he tries to fight his way back in, but his you have to keep upgrading his strength, durability. It's a whole set game. You can have a story mode. Gorgeous. Nintendo, hire me. Okay. Um now we have like the games that aren't necessarily Nintendo, like pretty much like games that I think should be ported onto the Nintendo Switch, if that makes sense. Start off the probably one of the most popular games of all time. Like everyone knows this game, Roblox. It's on Xbox and PlayStation, so why not on the Switch? It makes more sense because Roblox is morely played on mobile, and the Switch can be handheld. I think the Switch can definitely adapt to this, considering Roblox's graphics aren't the best. But I think overall, it's a free game. Everyone knows it. It's fun. It's for kids. I think 1% if Nintendo takes their way into this, this could definitely be really successful overall. Next is God. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I think we should get some older ones. Like maybe we can get like a Black Ops set where you got Black Ops 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like kind of like the Assassin's Creed thing where we get all of those games in like one big giant set for like $70 or whatever. I think we should do that with like Black Ops or maybe Modern Warfare. And then we should also get the newer games too. See, the thing is, Nintendo hasn't been the greatest company with COD. So if the Nintendo Switch can prove it, then I think 1% could be a better, um, I guess, all around company, if that makes more sense. Also, I feel like COD would be more successful. It already is really successful, but like that extra step up, you know what I mean? Next is Halo. Okay, now listen, Halo is dead. Don't get me wrong. I like Halo as much as the next person, but Halo is no longer in its prime. I think if Nintendo does their cards right, Microsoft allows them, I think Halo could reach more successfully than before. Like the COD thing I was saying, they should do like sets, like Halo 1, 2, 3, and Reach in one set, and then Halo 4, 5, and then Infinite in another set, or something like that, and you could put it like a cheaper amount. It good cards in both Nintendo and Microsoft's hands. It's good for Microsoft because it's gonna like more people have. Well, there's a lot of people that want to play Halo, but they can't because they don't have an Xbox. So put on the Switch, they can play Halo. He gets more money. Nintendo put it on the Switch, and they're gonna get like not as much profit as obviously Microsoft, but they're still gonna get some profit for a game they have absolutely zero development in. So it's a win-win for both situations. Yep. So yeah. For the next one, this is obviously the most wishlist thing on the thing. If you see my name, you'll probably know what it is, but FNAF Security Breach. FNAF and Nintendo have been better lately. Like you can see FNAF 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that like Help Wanted or whatever heck it was called on the Switch eShop if you go look there. Um it's not really surprising. I really want this on the Switch. It's on I do recall it's on the PlayStation. I think it'd be really unique if we got it on the Switch. I mean, it's a good experience. It's handheld, so it's another good reason why we should get it. And plus, we've gotten the other FNAF games on the Switch, so why not this one? Um, so for the next one, yeah, a game that has literally died in under a week, Multiverses. But I wasn't kidding when I said it died in under a week. Yeah, I think the reason for it is because it's only on two platforms. Not everyone has an Xbox, so there's that. There's a lot of problems that people had on the PC, so it's kind of a bad issue right there. Like a lot of people just it didn't work. So Nintendo Switch is a great place to put it on because lots of people have the Switch. It's a free game. I think if they did put it on the Switch, I think it would grow more, and I think it also would definitely do better overall as a game, rather just as an Xbox exclusive because it's dying. If they don't do anything right now about it, it's gonna die even more than it is right now. So for the final game, the Avengers game, I'm not saying everything should be how it is, but I feel like that it would be really really cool to see a Marvel game on the Switch that's not Ultimate Alliance or Nintendo, I guess. Not generally Nintendo as a whole. Really like the Marvel series is like this. I think it should be shown on the Switch. It's on Xbox and PlayStation has a Spider-Man exclusive in the Avengers game. I think Nintendo could have their own. I think it would make the Nintendo experience just a tad bit better. Like, I don't know, we could have Ghost Rider. I think that would be a cool character to put in the game. Like, we got characters like Black Panther. We got characters like Miss Marvel. They're kind of freaky. They do different things that aren't human like. Oh, well, Ghost Rider is sick. Okay, just leave me alone. Another character that could work is Nova. Nova is 100% a cool character. Flying ability would be really cool. And I think that would probably be a better exclusive than Ghost Rider, considering Ghost Rider doesn't really have to do anything with Nintendo, but Nova would be 100% a cool character. And finally, my last pick would be Moon Knight. I think Moon Knight should be like an exclusive in any way. It doesn't matter. This character's super cool anyways. Like, imagine being Moon Knight having, and like, it's one character, and you could be three different characters in one. You could be like, you could have one fighting style and then another fighting style and another fighting style. So it's like if you like one, then you can pick one, or if you like two, you can exactly. You get my point. So yeah, that's all the time I have for this video. Honestly, can't think you guys enough. Also, if you have any more ideas, leave them down in the comments. I honestly could make a video of me just talking for hours straight about this topic. So yeah. Also, please subscribe. It would help a lot. So yeah, but if not, that's fine. But maybe leave a like. It would help more people reach this video. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go make some hot pockets.